Next, let's talk about how to avoid a will challenge with a revocable trust. I often consider revocable trust as the underutilized or underappreciated little brother of the Medicaid irrevocable trust. And there's a different segment that talks about the Medicaid trust. But with the Medicaid trust, you have to give up control of assets, you put them in a trust and you can have the income and so forth, but you can't get them back out. And the purpose of them is to bypass or get through a 5-year look-back period so that those assets are protected from nursing home expenses. A revocable trust, in the same way as an irrevocable trust, avoids probate and therefore helps you minimize a will challenge. But with a revocable trust, you're able to keep control of your assets. So why would you want to do a revocable trust instead of just a will? Well, because if you're leaving your property to someone other than the people who would inherit it if you didn't have a will, then you're possibly open to a will challenge. So, for example, you have 3 children, one of them's a spendthrift, you've given them a lot of money, and you want to leave your property to your other 2 children. Well, if it wasn't for the will, all 3 children would inherit the property. You're only leaving it to 2, so the one who's not getting anything really has an incentive to challenge your will, especially if there's a significant estate. You can avoid that simply by doing a revocable trust. A will doesn't take effect until it goes through the probate process. If you don't understand what that is, I encourage you to look at the video on this site that describes what that is. But a revocable trust, or any trust in general, does not have to go through probate. When you pass away, your trust already has a successor trustee named who will take over the management of your trust assets. Can a revocable trust be challenged? Maybe if the person who you're cutting out of your estate knows about it and hires a lawyer, then it can be challenged. But it's very difficult and expensive for someone to challenge a revocable trust, whereas it's rather easy to walk in the court and challenge a will, because if you're someone who would inherit if there were no will, such as a child, then you have an automatic right to challenge a will, but that doesn't apply to a situation where someone does a trust. So if you are leaving your property to anyone other than the people who would inherit if there were no will, then I strongly encourage you to do a revocable trust, because you can significantly and almost completely eliminate the chance that somebody's going to successfully challenge your bequest under the trust. And I encourage you to go to other segments on wills and trusts and will challenges and who can challenge your will. Kind of watch them all and put them together. And if you have any questions, give us a call and we can do either a video consult with you or have you come in for a meeting. So let us know if we can help you.